Hey Sagittarius, how are you? My name is Sherilyn, and I'm here. I'm here to do your weekly reading. This one will be for Monday, March 31st through Thursday, April 3rd. Okay? So, this one is for my Sagittariuses. We're just going to do a Celtic cross and see what Spirit wants to talk about. There's Sagittarius, Sagittarius, Sagittarius. Okay. Alrighty, folks. Let's see what you got going on this week. Okay? What's the current situation? Page of Wands. So the desire, or the situation, what you're desiring right now, or the situation you are hoping to be in, I guess you could say, is very much so one of a free spirit. You are trying, it feels like, you are trying to not be in something that's committed, or trying to go conquer new adventures, right? But I think you're trying to conquer things fairly solo right now. I do believe that commitments and things of that sort right this second have become very cumbersome or very burdensome to you. Just because they slow you down some or something is what it feels like. That's what I'm getting. Okay, let's see. What's the obstacle to that end? The Queen of Wands. So you're torn right now. Big time. There is definitely a part of you that wants to be free and go see the world and go do what you want to do. But there's emotion towards something or somebody else that's keeping you tied down. However, although you cared very deeply for that person, you're beginning to resent the person because they keep you tied down. So it's really a quandary right now for sure. I don't feel like this is because you want to run to somebody else. This is just because you want to go kind of do your thing. You know what I'm saying? You want to go live life the way you want to live it without having to constantly check in or be concerned with somebody else is what's happening here. That's how I feel. Okay, what is it you need to focus on? The Empress. So whoever or whatever it is that you are having such a hard time cutting ties with, is coming through as the Empress. I think what Spirit's trying to say is you really need to think about this, because you are, should you sabotage this, it will be something that can't be brought back. Okay, it will be done. And although you say you know that, you really have to think about that. What life will be like without this person. You know what I'm saying? I do feel like it's person. I just said it's person. Okay. With the Page of Wands up here, it's just... that's tough. Because you can't seem to quiet down this need for adventure is what it feels like. Okay. Somebody should give you a lot of credit, so I'll do it, okay? I'll give you a lot of credit for the fact that you stuck in this long, because I can tell that it's eating at you, okay? That's why you're starting to resent the person that's keeping you bound. Even though you probably pursued the person that's keeping you bound and actually, tried to get them into the position they're in, but life goes on then, right? And things change and you grow, and sometimes your needs change. I don't know. Okay, what do you need to leave behind? The Ace of Wands. This need for a constant, passionate new beginning. This constant need for adventure. You need to rethink it somehow in your head and figure out a way to be able to achieve that adventure and stay in this thing that you're bound to, is what it looks like. You will lose far more than you will gain if you were to sabotage this. Because there's another way, is what I feel like. I feel like there's another way. I don't know what it is, but I mean, you got to figure it out. I don't know if you're going to go ride dirt bikes or go racing. I don't know what you're going to do, but you're going to figure out another way to get the sense of adventure without having to leave this situation alone, because this is your divine counterpart, it looks like. This is definitely somebody that was sent to you as a gift. So you can't very well throw that away. Well, you can, but it's not going to be advantageous to you to do that. So So you need to look for a different way. What is your strength? The Four of Swords. The strength is your strength in this situation is the fact that you can take, this person's allowing you the time to rest and heal. This person's really giving you a tremendous amount of freedom, it looks like. But no matter what it is you want more, that's kind of a fire sign trait. That's a human trait. What am I talking about? But, and again, I don't feel like this is you wanting to leave a situation for another person. In case this is a cross watcher, that's not what I see at all. This is just they need this sense of independence and adventure. They can't be at home watching TV every night at 7. That's just not going to work for them. No more than it would work. Then it would be, they would be happy if they had to work in an office with no windows for 40 hours a week. They would be miserable. That's just not the kind of person this is. So there has to be effort put in to try to make there be a balance and find a different way. Okay, what have we got in the near future? So I've got conflict and competition. This conflict is not exterior unless you push it there. This is an inner conflict that you're dealing with. And the competition is between the two sides of you inside of you. You know what I'm saying? All right, what's the advice on this one? 8 of Wands, communicate. You've got to communicate with whoever the significant other is, whatever the deal is. You've got to get in there and really talk about what's wrong, what you're feeling. Maybe they can help you come up with a plan. I don't know. Maybe you don't like to be that much in touch with your feelings, or you don't like to talk that much about what's going on, but you need to, okay? You definitely need to. Okay, what is the atmosphere? The atmosphere is the Death card, which is all about, you know, transformation, rebirth. This is you having to figure out a different way to make this work, because it's out there. You just have to look for it. And there's a lot of transformation going on here. Everybody's growing. You just got to try to figure out a way to make it so that you can still grow together. And you can still get this sense of adventure or independence that you need. But you're going to have to communicate to get that going, okay? What is your greatest fear? Justice. You know if you screw this up, you're going to pay for it. Dearly. I mean, you intuitively know that. So, you have to function accordingly, right? I mean, bravo to you for being that self-aware and for, you know, not being impulsive, because we all know fire signs can be very impulsive, and you're not being. You're trying very hard to think this out and be patient and look for an alternative or whatever, an alternative way to deal with it. Just continue to do that and you'll be successful. What do we get in the end? We do get 9 of Pentacles in the end. I am hopeful that this is just you finding a sense of independence within this relationship. It could easily be read as you finding a sense of independence because this relationship falls apart. I don't want to believe that, and I don't think that it'll go that direction unless you push, or actually unless you don't continue to push, you know. If you don't continue to try to find a different way, then it could very well end up that way, yes. But I think there's a chance that you can save this and still end up with this sense of independence, but it's going to take a lot of communication and quite a bit of effort. Okay, that's what I got on that. Okay, so Monday, we've got the 10 of Wands, the 6 of Swords. It's all feeling very burdensome, very much so to you right now, and you want very badly to be able to steer the ship, which is your life, into calmer water. Tuesday, 8 of Swords, 2 of Wands. You're standing at a crossroads. You are up in your head. I mean, just up in your head. It's like you're restricted by your thoughts. Okay, Wednesday, I've got the Devil and the Hermit. So you're absolutely obsessed about this situation as a whole, and what you don't have is what I feel like. I feel like you're functioning right now from looking at everything from the side of lack, right? What I don't have. I don't have the freedom I want. I don't have this. I don't have that. You're pulling your energy back to try to reassess the situation, but you're doing it with a negative undercurrent. So that's not very helpful. But anyways, Thursday, I've got the Hangman and the Fool. So what you want to do is take a leap of faith in a new direction. If this is a cross watcher, don't get that too far into you, because but you feel too stuck, and you feel stuck because of the emotions you have for the person involved. So it's a week full of self-discovery, self-awareness, I don't know, and trying to find another way. Try to find another way. Okay, Sagittarius? That's what I got for you this week. I hope everybody has a great week. Anybody looking for a private reading, just send me a message and I'll get you the details. Other than that, just keep doing what you're doing. Keep thinking before you act, okay? All right, take care.